You would be correct. Italian scholar and poet Petrarch was among the earliest known numismatists. Petrarch. Very interesting. So, long time. Okay, let's move on to the 2013 Proof 70 First Strike Silver Eagle dollar coin. $30 off, and it's brand new. So we've taken $30 off right off of the top, and you've got 4 flexible payments just for this weekend. Not a lot of these to go around. Again, 3950000 is your item number, and you were saying during the break that this coin is amazing.
Well, it is. It's the reverse proof coin, the last reverse proof American Silver Eagle that the government has made or is going to make for quite some time by their own reckoning, as a matter of fact.
Really?
I sold literally thousands of these coins from the 2013. They only made 250,000 of them, one of the rarest American Silver Eagles ever made. And I've sold lots of them, and I've sold them at various prices, none lower than this. But I've never sold a PCGS coin before here in this. We've sold Annex, we've sold NGCs, but I've never had, because people are kind of do different grading companies. And this is a PCGS First Strike. Okay? So this is a PCGS First Strike. Now let me explain to you what this coin is. We're going to spend a few minutes here.
Okay.
The United States government has been making the Silver Eagle since 1986, since the Liberty Coin Act.
Okay.
Authorized the United States Mint to make the Silver Eagle. The obverse is that you see right here was designed by Adolph Weinman and was originally put on the American Walking Liberty $50.
All right.
First released in 1916. The reverse done by John Mercanti. We just mentioned him as doing the reverse of the Civil War battlefield coin that we just sold. Almost sold out. I think we have 3 or 4 of those remaining. And then what they did is the United States government has been making that Silver Eagle one of the most popular collectible coins they've ever done. But they decided to do a little different thing. They decided to make some presentation coins starting in 1995. In 1995, they made the first 10th anniversary American Silver Eagle set that had a proof American Silver Eagle with a West Point or W Mint mark. That set today sells for about $10,000 or so.
Oh my gosh.
That coin, that silver dollar in there, and there's gold coins in there, the silver dollar in there sells for $6,000 or $8,000, not even certified. In this grade, that silver dollar sells for between $30,000 and $80,000.
No kidding. My God.
And then they went forward 10 years to the 20th anniversary. Now, on the 20th anniversary, they started making coins a different way. They started making this coin in what's called a reverse proof. This is a special way to make this coin. A traditional United States government issue proof coin is the field of the coin out here is the mirror finish, and the device of the coin right here is the matte finish that you're going to see. And they did that very first in 2006. They did 250,000 of those coins. In a PCGS First Strike, that 2006 same coin with the same exact mintage as this coin, I think sells today for about $400 or $500 roughly. Same exact mintage. They reprised it again in 2011 for the 25th anniversary set that they did, and the 25th anniversary coin in PCGS First Strike in this condition sells for about $1,500 or so.
My goodness.
They did a 2012 set from the San Francisco Mint. We don't have any of those, PCGS or otherwise. And then in 2013, they did the West Point. This is the only West Point minted reverse proof American Silver Eagle. Now, keep in mind that the sum total of all of the reverse proof Silver Eagles ever made by the United States government is less than 1 million coins. Less than they will make of the regular American Silver Eagle this week. They've made 4 of these coins. That's right. They've made 4 reverse proof American Silver Eagles in their history, and the sum total of their mintage is fewer than 1 million coins. The rarity of this in today's numismatic world is stupefying, and its popularity is absolutely, positively immense.
Right.
For me now to be able to sell this coin, and this was sold out in 2013, immediate sellout.
Okay.
They are not doing a reverse proof coin in 2014. As a matter of fact, the United States government says they're not going to be doing one anytime soon. To be able to get this coin, the last of the American reverse proof Silver Eagles, at least for the time being, is important. To get it in perfect certified Proof 70 condition. PCGS, First Strike, which means it was certified out and sold in the first 30 days. First Strike Perfect in the red oak presentation box at $199.95 is something otherworldly for us in terms of the opportunity that we give you. The rarity of this coin, because it is a special issue coin. I believe this puts it into, it's one of the 5 rarest American Silver Eagles ever made. It is the only one of these special issue reverse proof coins ever made by the United States government with a West Point mint mark on it. Now, if you go back and look at the very first West Point minted American proof coin with a West Point with a W mint mark on it, that's the 10th anniversary coin. Now, they make lots and lots and lots of proofs today. The first one, though, in this condition, in a PCGS, PR70, recently sold at auction for $84,000.
Oh, my gosh, stop.
It sold for $84,000 for the 1995 W. Now, not only is this the first reverse proof with a W mint mark, it is the only reverse proof with a W mint mark on it.
Oh, my gosh.
The key to this is the pricing at $199. There's not a single reverse proof American Silver Eagle in perfect PR70 or RP70 condition that I can sell you for $199 other than this coin right here that I have right here right now. I made an extremely special purchase of several hundred of these coins at a price I've never been able to sell. And I mean, my regular HSN price is $229. I've never been able to offer this coin anything even close or approaching to $299 up until now. It's one of the reasons I've never brought it in, because there's so many people that collect the PCGS. You know, we've always had to pay a significant premium. For the very first time, I do not. It is the very first time, and it is this quantity, should be my only quantity that I have of this coin, that I'm going to be able to do $199. Wow. So if you've been waiting to get the reverse proof American Silver Eagle that you have right here, the very last one, right now. They didn't do one for 2014. I know that we did them 3 years in a row, so people are going, reverse proof, no big deal, I'll wait till the new one comes out. They are not doing them and will not do them anymore. Please understand that for the foreseeable future. I anticipate maybe the 30th anniversary, the 40th anniversary, something like that. There will be a reverse proof American Silver Eagle. This year, there were no special issue American Silver Eagles. So there were no special issue. This is a huge deal. Oh my because they didn't do they only did the regular issue coins. They did a proof coin, a mint state coin, and then the SP coin. That was it. Okay. There's no reverse proof. There's no enhanced uncirculated. We're about to show you the enhanced uncirculated on this here in just a minute. Absolutely stunning.